to pick up the win, because some of their play has been really good to watch. And we're on the way. It's a hashtag United Women going from left to right on your screens with kickoff. Here they come straight away. Joined by Eddie, who's with me in the commentary position once more. Eddie's with the hashtag United. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm sweating. I say this every time when someone asks me as I come on, how are you doing? I'm hot.
Sweating. I'm hot.
I'm hot, yeah. No, it's good. Excited. Yeah, hoping the girls can get off the mark and get the first win. Come close and will arguably the better side in both the games, but you know, the stat in the top left of your screen is the one that counts, and unfortunately, it's not one that we've been on top of yet. But hopefully today.
Yeah, it has been tough for the hashtag United Women in terms of getting the results.
It's a good quality group. Been impressed, obviously, with the fixtures so far. Excited to see what the Singaporean side still Aerion can do here. But I'm fairly confident the girls can get the win here. I think I still would say we're the better side in the group. So yeah, it's just getting the results, just getting the points on the board, man.
I'd agree with you. Some of the play has been really impressive. There's Leela looking to try and play that one through.
Young goalkeeper celebrates her 17th birthday in a couple of days. I actually think it's tomorrow, actually.
Yeah, you were telling me, yeah. And ask you about the plans. Has there been an update on that?
Hey, no update. No update. It all depends on the result of the competition. But if we win, it might change a few things.
So it's the first time we're actually seeing hashtag United Women play today. I saw them yesterday, and again, sounding like a broken record here, but they were impressive because they really go out there and try and play at a quick tempo and put the pressure on the opposition.
I think yesterday we sat down, we had a chat, and the girls had a chat with the manager and what have you, who's leading us over here, and the feeling was very much frustration and a case of we want to be, you know, taking our chances because we felt we had the better chances. It's just a case of putting that into practice on the pitch and also saving your energy where you can. But I think being more confident was, you know, the youngsters. A lot of these guys haven't played senior football. You got Ariana, you got Tegan in goal. You've got lots of youthful exuberance in the side, and you just want to see them be more direct and actually, you know, pick up the ball, take the game by the scruff of the horn and say, I'm going to win this game for the club.
Yeah, and I think what has been especially disappointing for them is they've conceded late goals in those first two matches. They had that 1-1 draw against Selangor FC, and they looked good there. And then they were very good against the QPR Hoops, but all lost 1-0 again to another late goal in that contest. Yeah,
for sure. Conditions definitely playing a part, but you know, everyone's under the same conditions. It's how you deal with it. As Ariana finds Macy Nichols, who could add her second, instead goes to Flo. Oh, I thought for sure Ariana was going to put that in the bottom corner there.
Macy Nichols has been so good down there at the left-hand side as well. The number 8 loves a dribble, doesn't she?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm very surprised she's back with us. She's been really impressive. The 2 loan spells she's had at the club as a youngster. You know, still a teenager. And yeah, I was surprised she wasn't offered a contract at West Ham in the WSL, to be honest, or at least given a go. She was supposedly going to be taken to Australia on their pre-season tour last season, but it didn't materialise, and she ended up back with us. But yeah, a fantastic signing, and she's demonstrating all of her capabilities here. Obviously, already got the 1 goal. Let's hope she can get a second.
Still Aerion trying to get it forward here. It's good hold-up play. It's much better in attack. Joined by Laila Tan. Just a little bit behind her. When you're side under that sort of pressure, as still Aerion are at the moment, it helps that you've got a centre forward that you can ping it into.
Sure.
And she just holds it up, allows for that support to arrive.
Especially against a side like Hashtag, who are a little bit more physical, or you'd expect a little bit bigger than some of the other teams in this. And it can't be understated, actually, how much a part physicality can play in this.
It's very quick as well, Hashtag United. Still Aerion have Sunisa in central midfield. International. Being part of the squad at the 2 FIFA Women's World Cups. Lailatan doesn't quite have the speed or the strength to compete there with Nichols.
Yeah, that's one you see. He's just asking it to hit the gym afterwards. Thank you very much. But that's the English physicality.
Yeah, and I mean that's all part of the development of these players 100%. As well. You know, getting that experience of playing against players from different parts of the world, different 100%. Footballing cultures.
This is dangerous.
Yep. There she is. Ariana's in the area, making a late run into the box. Nichols might go on her own. Unselfishly sets it up. That was absolutely the right decision. Flo Donnelly with the opening goal for Hashtag.
Yeah, arrived into the box, perfect timing, timed it absolutely spot on, and it's a simple one-touch finish, but we've had chances like that throughout the tournament, and it's the first time really that we've seen pure conviction. It never felt like she was going to miss. Macy Nichols, though, once again at the heart of things and making the right decision in dangerous areas of the pitch, and Hashtag deservedly, I would say, lead this one.
Yeah, they've been on top. Hashtag United finally making their dominance count for something here. Flo Donnelly with the goal for Hashtag United. Just their second goal of the Soccer7 series here in Singapore.
Walter with the kick out to Nichols. Lovely little bit of skill, and if she can collect this and create another chance.
I love how they get players forward so quickly as well. Nichols, again, unselfish. Oh, heavy touch. That should have been another. And I wonder if Nichols is just thinking, perhaps I should have gone for goal myself.
Yeah, to be fair to Addison, I think Nichols just maybe put a little bit too much on that one. Right. Left Aerion a little bit too much to do in a dangerous position, but yeah, that's a chance again that will kind of fit into the billing of the previous games there. We should be kind of making the opposition pay, but Ariana there visibly frustrated. And the good thing is we are leading, but we've seen it in the first game, the opener. Yeah. We were leading then until late, so you got to take your chances.
The great thing is, as well, the encouraging thing is the players are putting themselves into really good positions, creating chances, and then the next step is about making the most of them.
Great feed from Macy Nichols again. I think she was just a bit... No, yeah. I was going to say, I think she just run that ball out of play, and the official was seeing that one, but...
Yeah, it's been ordered as a throw into still Aerion. Done. Spoke earlier about her excitement getting out there.
Spoke very well, didn't she, actually?
Yeah, against this opposition. So it's Hashtag United Women leading by a goal to nil at halftime here. Let's go to Ash once again.
And Jean is last pitch side. She's from, of course, Eastern Thunder. And Jean, you're the goalkeeper. So take me through, your experience with the team. Are you enjoying yourself here?
Yes, it's been such an exciting experience. I loved watching all the other teams as well. Like when they're coming from all over the world, seeing all the different skill sets being played here, and also playing with my team. It's been such a great experience.
Jean, we can't help but notice, but Eastern Thunder has many Thai players. So I'm sure the quality of the team is much better than the local side, if you can say so, right?
Yeah, it's been really good learning from them. Communicating with them is a bit difficult, but football, you don't have to really talk. We can just look at each other, and it works out really well. We've been learning a lot from them, their style of play, and how they do their passes really sharply. It's been good.
I kind of want to know, have you always, wanted to be a goalkeeper? Because most players start out wanting to be outfield players.
I love playing goalkeeper. I love diving around, throwing myself on the ground, going for the ball. Yeah.
Fantastic. That's the first time I'm hearing it, really. Most goalkeepers I hear usually start, as outfield players. But all the best, Jean, for the next game as well. And it's back to you guys.
Wait, great hearing from Jean Perrin there. Goal for Eastern Thunder women. Great interview. Great interviews that we're getting. Some nice insight.
Yeah, I like that. I'm not a massive fan normally of what the Club World Cup we're doing and pulling players in off the pitch to do the interviews at half-time, but it's good here where you've got different people that you can chat to. I think it's a nice insight as well of the behind the scenes and obviously as a player as well.
I think it's great to hear straight from the players at the Soccer7 series how excited they are to be out here. They're all talking about the opportunity to learn, and from some of the other teams that they're coming up against. There was a nudge in the back there on Nichols. Should have been perhaps go for a foul, but still Aerion play to the whistle and get their goal.
Yeah, Macy with the head over the shirt there. A bit of a miscommunication between McWalter and Nichols there. I don't know whether she just tried to cushion it back for the goalkeeper and it came off a little bit too harsh for the goalkeeper to collect and sit again. Yeah, maybe a little bit too harsh. Instead, she parries it rather than able to hold. Came at her a bit quick perhaps, but forward, making no mistake there and punching it in, and we spoke about it. You got to take your chances, but Hashtag much in the ascendancy of this one. Yeah, back level as Norton has entered the fray, I believe, for Addison.
Here come Hashtag United. No problems. Back into the lead very quickly, getting the go-ahead goal. So Yon Yen it was for still Aerion. with that equaliser, but Hashtag United back on top.
Yeah, Honor Norton anymore, who hasn't played too much. This is the first real consistent minutes in this one. Gets the assist there for Honor Norton, who's literally just come onto the pitch for Aerion Adesan, and shows that clinical conviction in front of goal that we have been missing in the 3 games we've played so far. But fantastic play from the 2 of them there, and Honor gets on the score sheet.
They'll be delighted to be back in front, because just as still Aerion equalised, you were thinking, oh no, not again. That's Hashtag United women.
As well, how quickly you bounce back. That's a huge, mentally, that's a huge blow to the opposition. Oh, we've just equalised. Oh, we're back in it. And then, you know, it's tough to bounce back, especially with the short amount of minutes on play here.
This is a much better performance in the second half from still Aerion, though. Compared to what we've seen from them in this tournament so far. I didn't really have the time to get into it because we saw that goal straight away from Hashtag United. But Yon Yuen scored the first goal for still Aerion in this competition. So a nice moment for them.
Yeah, I agree. It's probably been their best. Certainly the second half so far has been their best that I've seen them at as well. But this looks really dangerous if we can find the pass, but Honor Norton just off balance a little bit there. But yeah, the quality in this group and the other women's group has been very good. I still, from what I've seen, would say that Shanghai Shenhua are the team to beat.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see who gets out of this group, because if we win this one and Selangor obviously losing to QPR, it could be quite tough to see who's going to be the top 2 teams.
Yeah, it's been very exciting. We had a drama earlier in the other group, the women's, because we had an unexpected result. Elbrechts defeating Corinthians Femenino, a turnaround in the second half, and that sort of changed a few positions in the group. And in the end, Geylang International have been knocked out of the Soccer7 series.
Mad. This is what you got to do in these closing stages. Just keep possession, especially when you're leading the game. Don't give the opposition a chance to get up the other end of the pitch.
I'm going to agree with you as well with Shanghai Shenhua women. They've been so impressive in this tournament, really playing as a unit. And we've spoken about aspects of the game and said Hashtag United, quick getting forward and like to play with that attacking style. Direct. With the Shanghai Shenhua women, they almost are able to sort of vary it. And that's so important in a competition like this as well. They just try and change up the tempo at times.
Yeah, they're able to cope with the conditions really well as well, which is, I think, going to be the deciding factor. You've got, a couple of games a day, and it's not going to get easier, put it that way.
Here's Nichols. Seen a lot of the ball. She is an outstanding player. Macy Nichols, as you said, Eddie. Still time for her to make the step up.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she does go up to the WSL2 or the WSL at some point in her career. She's a real bright talent. Honor Norton as well, equally. Another youngster that's got bags of potential. And that's what I love about this new Hashtag team. We've got so many kind of different ages and different talents. Ellie Moore, another one of those that was recently released from West Ham. So, yeah, plenty of excitement around the club.
Speaks to the good work being done by the recruitment department as well, and big opportunity here for another. Enough power on that strike from the number 7, Honor Norton. It's in on the action again. Nothing the goalkeeper could do about that. And this is a good lead for Hashtag United now.
This is what we need. Goals in the back of the net, points on the board, and Bonnie Horwood in that, setting up that absolutely delightfully. A little dink over the player. Just using her physical attributes to get the wrong side of the defender and forces it through to Honor Norton, who I thought she made a mistake, but the keeper couldn't quite get enough on it, keep it out too much on the shot from Honor. And we do lead by a couple of goals now. It's a good margin with just under 90 seconds on the clock, and it's going to come down to goal difference for that second position. I'm going to be honest, I don't see QPR dropping any more points. And us and Selangor, I would imagine, will be the 2 teams vying for it. So it will come down to goal difference, and 2 or 3 goals could be pretty big the way the tournament's going so far.
It does look like it's going to be between Hashtag United Women and Selangor FC. Although Eastern Thunder Women might have something to say about that.
This is true.
They're coming up against an already qualified QPR Hoops, who have, to be fair, been very strong, leading the group. 3 wins from 3.
A shock win there could open it up again, but yeah, I'll be surprised based on what I've seen as Mulvaney, the substitute, who came on for Nichols, picks up the ball. I think we've made all 3 of our changes now, as Julia Weidemark occupies this right back position.
She's also come on, Julia Weidemark.
For Ellie Moore. lovely football from Hashtag. Just keeping possession nicely. Tiki-taka, one-touch stuff. And here is Alicia Mulvaney, who's very techie and doing the smart thing. That's the experience of the players that have played the level for a little while.
Get it out into the corner. 2-goal lead. 13 seconds left on the clock.
Very
Game
smart.
is won. Yeah, Vandermark, by the way, just a quick note on her. I understand she's collected lots of air miles in recent weeks.
Yep.
Putting it right in the corner there. That's a solid win for Hashtag United Women. Delighted for them because they've deserved a result for the good performances that they put in. And they come away with the victory here. Hashtag United Women 3, still Aerion 1.